Welcome! The world's changing fast, and Europe's travel rules are no exception. Headlines talk about migration and new policies, but what does it mean for your next trip? Confused by the noise? You're not alone. Let's skip the politics and focus on what travelers actually need to know. I'll be your guide through Europe's new travel landscape, country by country, practical and clear. What's changing for 2025? What paperwork do you need? How will it affect your experience? Settle in. Let's make sense of it all and get you ready for your next adventure. First stop, France, the land of croissants, culture, and now some new travel rules. If you're planning a trip to this iconic destination, you might be wondering what's changed and how it could affect your adventure. Yes, there's talk of stricter immigration, and you might have heard some headlines about new policies. But what does it really mean for tourists and short-term visitors? The new laws are mainly focused on people who want to stay in France for a long time. Think students, workers, or those hoping to settle down. If you're just coming for a vacation or a quick business trip, the process is still pretty familiar. For most travelers, you'll still need your passport, the new ETIAS travel authorization, and proof of your travel plans like hotel bookings and a return ticket. These documents help show you're just here to enjoy the sights, not to overstay. Expect border officers to be a bit more inquisitive than before. They may ask about your itinerary, check your hotel reservations, or want to see your return flight details. It's all about making sure everyone's visit is smooth and above board. Don't take it personally, it's just standard procedure. Officers are following new guidelines, but their goal is to keep things safe and organized for everyone. You might also notice a stronger security presence in airports, train stations, and even around popular tourist spots. There's a bit more political discussion in the air too, as France adapts to these changes. But don't worry, Paris is still Paris. The cafes are bustling, the landmarks are as stunning as ever, and the city's charm hasn't faded. You'll just answer a few extra questions at the border. The best advice? Be organized, keep your documents handy and ready to show. Having everything in order will help you breeze through the process. The main change is a little more scrutiny at entry points, not a closed door. France still welcomes visitors with open arms, just with a bit more attention to detail. So, stay patient, stay prepared, and you'll be enjoying the magic of France in no time. A little extra paperwork is a small price to pay for the adventure that awaits. The French charm remains. Just hum along with the new tune and let your journey begin. Next up, Germany, famous for efficiency, precision, and a knack for keeping things running smoothly. As one of Europe's most influential countries, Germany is always at the forefront of adapting to new travel regulations and border policies. Now, the country is embracing digital border controls, making the entry process more streamlined and secure for everyone. The latest rules put a spotlight on skilled immigration, but even if you're just visiting for leisure, you'll notice the increased use of digital checks and automated systems at airports and border crossings. One of the biggest changes is the introduction of ETIAS pre-authorization. This online form is now a must for most non-EU travelers, so be sure to fill it out carefully and well in advance of your trip. Even a small mistake on your application can lead to frustrating delays, or even denied entry, so double-check every detail before submitting. While Germany is part of the Schengen area, temporary border checks can still pop up, especially during major events, festivals, or times of heightened security. If you're planning a multi-country road trip across Europe, be prepared for possible document checks at internal borders, even if you're just passing through. To stay ahead, keep digital copies of all your travel documents, passports, visas, and confirmations, organized and easily accessible on your phone or tablet. The German approach to border control is less about charm and more about precision, with officers focused on accuracy and order. If you arrive prepared, with all your paperwork in order and your digital forms completed, you'll find the process to be impressively smooth and quick. It's all about ticking the right boxes, literally and figuratively, so take the time to review every requirement before you travel. Do it right, and you'll be free to enjoy Germany's vibrant cities, stunning landscapes, and rich culture without a hitch. Italy's passion meets new paperwork. The government's tightening border controls, especially at airports. Expect more pointed questions at passport control, where you're staying, for how long, proof of return. If you're not in a hotel, Remember to register your stay with the local police within 8 days. This rule is now being enforced more strictly. You'll see more police and military at tourist sites. Don't be alarmed, it's for safety. Have your accommodation details printed and ready. Embrace the bureaucracy, it's a small price for pasta and art. Be prepared, and Italy's beauty is yours to enjoy. The spirit of when in Rome now comes with a checklist. Austria, where the mountains echo with music, and now the hum of border scanners. This country, famous for its breathtaking alpine scenery and the timeless melodies of Mozart and the sound of music, is also a gateway between East and West Europe. But as you plan your journey, there's a new rhythm to travel here, one set by border controls and security checks. In recent years, meticulous border checks have become the norm, especially at land crossings. Whether you're driving in from Germany or another neighbor, expect to slow down and show your documents. Temporary border controls are common, particularly if you're arriving by car or train from neighboring countries. These checks can pop up with little notice, especially during times of heightened security or major events. During holidays or peak travel seasons, be prepared for longer queues at land borders. Patience is essential, as lines can stretch for kilometers, especially on weekends or public holidays. At airports, border officials are thorough. They'll want to see your travel plans, proof of accommodation, and evidence of funds. Having your paperwork in order will make the process much smoother. I'll find a place when I get there, won't cut it. Have bookings ready. Print out your hotel confirmations, or have them easily accessible on your phone, as digital proof is often required. In cities, you'll notice a more visible police and military presence. Patrols are common in busy areas, train stations, and at public events, all part of Austria's commitment to safety. It's a shift from the relaxed vibe of the past, when borders were barely more than a sign on the road. Today, security is a priority, and the atmosphere reflects that change. For smooth travel, keep your documents accessible and organized. A tidy folder or travel wallet can save you time and stress at checkpoints. Be ready for checks, especially if crossing borders by road. Random inspections can happen even away from official crossings, so always have your ID and paperwork handy. Orderliness is key. Match it, and Austria's charm is yours. Follow instructions, stay patient, and you'll find the process efficient and respectful. Once you're through, let the paperwork fade into the background. Take in the stunning views, breathe the alpine air, and enjoy Austria's unique blend of tradition, beauty, and modern security. The Netherlands, Tulips tech and tight digital controls. Schiphol Airport uses facial recognition and automated gates. Embrace the tech. Pre-travel paperwork is crucial. Inconsistencies can mean delays. Biometric data is standard, so expect cameras and scanners. For longer stays, requirements are stricter: proof of income, housing, and purpose. Even short-term tourists may face detailed questions at the border. Be honest and precise in your applications. Treat the process seriously, and you'll be enjoying Dutch gezelligheid in no time. The future is digital. Travel smart. Belgium, EU's heart and a hub of officialdom. Arriving in Brussels feels formal. Security is high and checks are thorough. ETS is required, but proof of your travel's purpose is just as important. Belgium's internal complexity can make procedures feel disjointed, but border control is unified. Expect biometric data collection, fingerprints, facial scans. Train travel to neighboring countries may include passport checks. Keep your documents handy, not buried in your bag. Think like a bureaucrat, organized and ready. Get through the formalities, then enjoy the waffles. Efficiency is your ticket to Belgian delights. Denmark, cozy hygge meets strict border controls. Expect checkpoints when entering by land or train from Germany. At airports, border guards are direct. Have your plans and proof of funds ready. Denmark enforces financial requirements, so a bank statement or credit card is smart. Check for travel advisories before you go. They're practical, not restrictive. Be prepared, follow the rules, and you'll be welcomed in. Once inside, enjoy the design, pastries, and candlelit cafes. Do it by the book, and Denmark's warmth is yours. Sweden, once open, now more cautious. Border controls are back, especially at bridges and ferry ports. Checks are thorough. Have your passport, ETIAS, and a clear travel plan. Vague itineraries raise red flags. Be specific about your trip. Security presence is higher in public spaces. Overstaying or unclear plans can mean trouble. The open border image is gone. Regulation is in. Prepare a day-by-day plan, even if loose. Understand the new reality, and Sweden's beauty is yours to explore. Fika and forests await, just bring clarity. Switzerland, outside the EU, inside Schengen, and famously precise. Expect strict adherence to Schengen rules, including ETIAS and biometric checks. Swiss border guards are thorough. Proof of funds and health insurance may be required. Around 100 Swiss francs per day is the guideline. Customs rules are strict. Be aware of what's in your luggage. Direct answers and organized documents are essential. Don't assume your insurance is valid. Bring proof. Match Swiss efficiency, and your entry will be smooth. Enjoy the mountains and chocolate. Leave the stress behind. Preparation is the Swiss secret. Spain, sunny, welcoming, but with new rules. Biometric data is now standard at airports. Expect longer queues. Proof of accommodation for your entire stay is strictly enforced. If staying with friends, get the official Carta de Invitaciones from police. Financial requirements are checked more often, about 108 euros per day. Be ready to show funds via banking app or card. Don't mistake the relaxed vibe for lax rules. Prepare your paperwork, and Spain's joys are yours. The only hard choice left, paella or patatas bravas. That's Europe's new travel landscape in a nutshell. More rules, more paperwork. But don't let it dampen your wanderlust. With a little prep, the world is still yours to explore. We're here to make travel simple and stress-free. If this helped, consider subscribing for more updates. Thanks for joining me. Safe travels. See you on the next adventure.